His money tastes so good. So good. So good. I've forgiven you. Are you ready to be my mother now?
Hey, it's 53. I don't know what happened, but the wolves didn't end up killing me. They dragged me away and explained to me that if I died, I wouldn't have to pay the hospital bill and my kids wouldn't have to pay for the funeral. As tax, they ate one of my legs, so that kinda sucks. But if you still wanted to be my wife and get my bank info, that's cool. I saw that Ox took my iPad. She's a good kid and I think she just wanted to help, but I put the vomit back in her hair for giving you such a hard time. Anyway, I can still ride a bike and get one big shove on a skateboard if you want me to come get you, but sorry for all the hassle. Also, if you are my wife, can you do spaghetti a lot? It's one of my favorite things and Meat Man will act like a dog for it. He learned it from one of our only living dogs, a breed so rare that it's literally the only one and it loves spaghetti. I think it's from Venice. We'll call him Venice the Menace, but that's because we found him floating in a river and he bit my thumbs off when we were rescuing him. Yo, I'm back and ready to party. I bought 2 new iPads with Google Hangout. I have Bitcoin dripping from my balls that I procured from my son's stomach when his sister ate him, and I have Cash App verified and ready to go. If you can't hang with the big dogs, or our medium-sized one, truly one of a kind, then do yourself a favor and ship out from Turkey to northern Russia and get caught in an icy tundra filled with defunct oil drums and rubles. You ready for this? I'm so damn pumped I could choke a goddamn hippo under the Kenyan sun.
Hello.
Thank God. I thought I'd lost you. I was in a prayer circle with Grenshaw and Ox. Meat Man's guts are all over the table since we were trying to get the remaining Bitcoin out of him and having Ox throw up a few that she accidentally swallowed. How are you, my flawless perfect wife?
I don't understand this no more, my dear. Ox said you dead.
I know. It was a miracle. My little girl is so attentive and perfect, but when the wolves dragged me away, I learned of their secrets and they helped bring me back to health. It turns out I was mostly dead, but not fully dead. People can change. I'm less stingy with my money. I sold my truck to get a new iPad. I just want to help you. I want to lift you up on my shoulders so you can see what Fred Durst looks like now. I want to be alive in the world with you. You want to know what the wolves told me? Love is the secret. And I love Jennifer, the perfect woman of my dreams. The wolf of my heart.
Ox told me you were buried. Who do I believe? It's a cold world.
She didn't see me get buried. She just saw the wolves drag me away. She was crying and peeing and bleeding a lot, just like her old man. Don't expect her memory to be very good. She was under a lot of stress and fear.
What is the name of your bank, my dear?
It's a credit union. I signed up just for you. Your love brought me back. I have to go to put Ox to bed. She's had a really long couple of days and needs her rest, and I'm gonna get some rest myself. I have a picture of you on my bedstand, so I can pretend that you are here with me. I don't know how tall you are, but with only one leg I need to lean on you or have your body replace my leg. But either way, you are the spaghetti to my rare dog.
What is username and password to your credit union, my dear?
Good morning, my sweet, perfect army princess. I just woke up and Grenshaw made me a ham. It was in the shape of my leg, so we both laughed and I ate it. But I just went to my credit union site and got you all of my information so you could have access to husband money. It is better than real money. They have truck interest, which lets you buy a truck for free and get free interest on it. My username is the53. How are you this morning? Did you shoot any missiles today?
What is your bank website, my dear?
I need one thing from you first. I want a picture of you eating a sandwich. I just want to know what I'm going to be feeding you in the streets of London when you finally come for me. Will you be driving that beautiful Jeep you showed me?
I will get you a picture, my dear, and I won't be driving the mobility vehicle I showed you, my dear. What is your bank website, my dear?
Oh no! Did something happen to it? Are you okay? Did you crash? If you are driving slowly enough, you can run into nearly anything without a problem. Meat Man learned to drive stick on my truck and went straight through a train depot. The conductor was so impressed that he gave us lifetime Amtrak passes, but Meat Man is gone now, so I guess they expired. But the memory might be the lifelong pass. Anyway, I have to head out to find a tuxedo for Meat Man for his funeral, so I'll be away for a bit. He always liked chartreuse and hyena print, so I'll probably be busy figuring that out. But in the meantime, feel free to look at all my funds as necessary. I love you so much, Jennifer, the Queen of Fort Hood. www.charterccu.com is my bank. Please be careful and don't choke on any of your breakfast sandwich, please.
I want you to screenshot the app because I am yet to have access, my love. I just want to send screenshot of the app so I can check it, my dear. I want you to take a screenshot of your mobile app. Hello.
Hello, my perfect wolf darling. Sorry, I had to feed the kid. Grenshaw made us a plate of huge, nasty, dribbly, buttery chitlins and Ox started crying. And you know what happens. Where there's crying, there's blood. Grenshaw freaked out and started chanting in tongues forgotten for thousands of years, but it turns out he just made them too hot and burned the roof of his mouth. Ox's boyfriend just broke up with her because she was eating the chitlins and they had hair in them. Anyway, yes, sorry. Let me get you that app so you can log in. How are you, my big, juicy, meaty gorilla bride? If you log in, you can have whatever you want. You just have to promise me that you'll feed Ox from your drippy bosom. Is that okay? Her bones are way too small for her skin and she looks outrageous in a swimming pool. How was your day? Did you launch your Jeep off a sand dune?
I don't know why, my dear. Can't find the Charter Bank app on my app store.
Oh, shoot. Maybe your phone is broken. Do you need me to send you a new phone?
I don't have a good phone, my dear.
Oh, no. Did you get sand in it? I saw you in the desert and I get so nervous that it's going to hurt your telephone.
I just don't understand why I can't get your bank app. I want you to get a new phone, my dear.
I want to get you a new phone. My phone is from 10,000 years in the future, so it probably has all the apps from the future loaded onto it as well. Also, I still need you to send me a picture of you in a sandwich because I'm getting hungry and my appetite will be fulfilled if I just see you in bread.
My phone is broken, my dear. I don't know how I can get you a picture of my sandwich. I just want you to get me a new phone.
Oh, my big, delicious, sloppy, juicy wife. Can you eat your phone? If it's old, it may be better to just consume it and find the means to get a better, newer one with future apps on it. Can I send you something you can use to eat it?
Yes, I want to send, my dear. Do you have any other bank, my dear?
We all want to send. We all want to have. And no, that is the only bank I have. I withdrew from all banks to put all my money in there. The owner of the bank died, and if you go to the top of the bank, you can put a penny on his corpse, but it's in a little device where the penny spins around in a big tube until it lands on him. And if you get it in his mouth, you get a free checking account.
How do I get my phone fixed so I can get the bank app, my dear? Do you have a credit card? Guess you gone to bed, my dear.
Good morning, juicy, gloopy, greasy lion nuts. I do not have a credit card. They haven't sent me one yet. They say I usually have to wait because my last credit statement shows that I was buying too much stuff from the anal store for Grenshaw and I. Just because we're brothers doesn't mean we don't like a little pleasure. And not together, mind you. Just stuff we can talk about together on Zoom. But yes, I went to bed and dreamed of railing you at a NASCAR race while you were dressed up as a Viking dressed as Santa. How was your night? Did you need me to send you some money?
Do you have Bitcoin ATM around you, my dear?
Hello, Gloppy. No, I do not. I was talking to Ox the other night after she lamented eating her brother and some of his coins, but I literally only have my driver's license in the bank I could walk to. I like driving my truck there because they have these spots outside you're allowed to drive it to, and I can put the car in those spots and then just get out and walk inside. But it's close enough to the front window to where I can always see it in case anyone tries to touch it.
I want you to get my phone card from the store and see if I can fix my broken phone, my dear. I want you to get Apple Card, my dear.
Oh boy, does this mean I get to use my truck? We have a Walmart about 2 hours yonder, and that place is absolutely loaded with merchandise. I remember when Meat Man was turning 4 and I bought him a hammer and duplicated a key for him. It even said Nut Lord on it at the time. This is before we had gone to the police station for free hamburger day, though, so Meat Man wasn't even a twinkle in his eye. Did you want me to go get you an Apple Card? If you just enter the number into your phone, I think it upgrades. Bolognetta got us a couple of them and just pressed them against the screen of Ox's iPhone 4 and it turned into a 7. How many cards do you want?
How many cards do you want to give me? I want you to make sure I get enough so I can fix my phone. Honey. I want you to go get the card from Walmart, my dear.
Okay, my delicious, beautiful, floppy bag of horse dicks. I will absolutely head to the Walmart Supercenter for you and get as many cards as I can. Think the cap out at 500, so I suppose I'll get you 500 of them. Then we can maybe do an exchange where I open them one at a time to get you the meaty, tender numbers underneath each one. And for every single card we open together, you can tell me one of your favorite things to eat so I can fantasize about waterboarding you with your favorite treats. How does that sound? 500 cards, or did you need me to get more?
You should just get $500 Apple gift cards, my love. I want you to start heading to Walmart now so I can fix my device. Before things get worse here, my dear. I want you to start going. Sweetheart. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100.
Oh my god, please be careful. I don't want it to get worse. I'll head out now, but it's gonna take a bit to get there. I have to drop Ox off at school and I'm gonna go rip her principal a new one. He was caught on camera sticking his you-know-what in you-know-who, and somehow it got all over the local news, and now I have to deal with seeing my stupid ex-wife again. But gosh, if her bologna-scented you-know-where wasn't just the most lovely thing I ever cleansed my nose with. Sorry, enough about that. Her factory is her business, and we have some cards to get. I'll hit you up as soon as I get to Walmart, just to make sure. $500 in cards, right?
100, 100, 100, 100, 100 in Apple gift card. I just want you to take care of things with Ox.
I do too. She really needs your milk badly. She is getting more and more pale every single day. Are you able to squeeze out some sample drops to send to her? We need to make sure she's lactose compatible.
For how long will you be gone, my dear? I promised Ox the milk is preserved and she getting it as soon as I get back.
Hello again, my perfectly sculpted orangutan vastiferans. Walmart is about 2 hours away since it's in a different town. I get really tired after driving for an hour, so I may have to stop at a motel for a nap and a shit, but I promise you I'll get there as soon as I can. Can you eat a lot of asparagus and meat? I understand it significantly helps out the milk's potency and flavor, and she's been especially weak recently, after everything with Meat Man and my leg and all that. Do you need me to send you some coupons for steaks? We can fry them if you need, but I also have my Diners Club card that I had mentioned last week. I want to make sure you're well nurtured to be the perfect milk machine. Will you be my milk goddess?
I want to be your milk goddess, my dear, and I don't mind spending my forever with you. Sweetheart, do you have a picture of your Diners Club card?
I will absolutely get you that card soon, my milky baboon queen. Please be patient. Send me a sandwich picture so I have something to think about while I nap at the motel, please.
I want you to be patient, my dear. I just you'll let me get the card so I can fix my phone. I will definitely make it up to you, honey.